皆さんこんにちは。だるまチャンネルのだるまと申します。ではね、シャーロック・ホームズ・ザ・アウェイクエンド言えてるかの続きをやりたいと思います。証拠がね、なんだろう、あと一個取れないのかな、なんかね、見つかってないんだよね。中に入れるわけじゃないしな。もうここは何もないのか？どうすればいいと思う？なんか取っちゃった。これじゃねえ。俺にもさっぱりだわ。ん？待てよ、なんかある。何？これか？車輪水平の跡。紙が生えてこまりかけてる。オッケー。なんかある。
Someone moved a cart to this spot
Okay.
and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
はいはいはいはい。なるほどね。なるほど。まだか。はい。そうだね。これか。なってる？これか。確定。
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimihir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimihir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimihir had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
これでいいのか？ これか。え？違う？まだ出てねえわ。変わった錠前。
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimmer here. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimmer here never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
Eh?
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimmer here's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimmer here was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimmer here's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimmer here, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know. Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people, your selfish attitude to a man's kidnapping.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
仕掛けて寝た。行くか。どっち行ったんだろう。あっちか。あっち行ってみるか。見当たらぬ。用がある。どうすればいいんだこれは。なんかある。 なんだ
Roy Soulsby. That be the name of our man.
ロイ。これしかないか。なんか、
A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
硝石か。
Then we're in agreement. Well done. Sturdy rope, professionally tied
Okay.
with a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair. Wheels picked up grass along the way.
Okay.
Kimahia's cart, I gather.
見つけたか。なんだこれ。
A large pile of horse
花
droppings.
粉が大量に落ちてる。あとなんだごめんね。なんかある。
Many
Local?
cigarette butts. Someone stood here for hours. There was a cab waiting here. Our
Hello.
abductor slipped in and then off into the night.
どうだ、あっちか。あっち行ってみよう。馬車見た？
Could you help me?
I'm really sorry, but I can't help you. Try asking someone else.
Are you able to help me?
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
ダメだ。それね。フィジカルじゃダメだった。
Could you help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
関わったりな。はい。まだ調べ残しあるかな。なさそうだね。なさそうや。馬車の後がこっちか。
Help me, please.
No, sir. I never heard of it.
うん。
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
馬車で逃げたって言ったらわかんなくなっちゃったね。
You stupid, Mr. Holmes. Stop loitering and go and do your job. あ。船乗りか。どれだ？
これかあ。はい、なるほど。あー、なるほどね。なんだこれ。
The strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident, Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of
Hmm.
course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
馬車で向かうか。これでいいんかな。ロンドン公園お願いします。すべきことまあ、したよね。はい。
Where to go? The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
行きますか。
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
Did not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps. Before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor after that.
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimmer here?
よし、オッケー。G を押して。操作地図を開き。固定してから人々の話しかける。ああ、なるほどね。
It appears that the saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying at home.
Is this familiar to you?
これ見覚えは
Think I could help you.
いつも造船場の近くにいるそうだ。
Can I ask you a question?
It's a shame I can't answer your question.
Oh, してね、ちゃんと。
Hardly a reputable establishment.
Greetings, miss.
ごきげんよう。
I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
観察するか。オートによる横で。終わり。 なるほど。うん。何かご存知？
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. Your description hardly narrows things down.
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby?
Hmm.
I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here.
Your clothes are already tight, and soon they won't fit at all. How far along are you?
I thought I'd hidden it better. How did you know? Are you a doctor?
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. I would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
やりたくなかったんか、やっぱり。ああ、なるほどね。こっからも出れるのか。まあね。
Can I ask you a question?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
あなたは？
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
わかった。ねえ、
Help me, please.
I'm sorry, but I don't know.
何もしたんか。
May I ask you something?
I'm
何もしたね。え？造船所がわからん。近民街。こっちか、造船所は。こっちっぽいな。お。失踪者の張り紙。やっぱ人失踪してんのか。
May I ask for your assistance?
It is a shame I can't answer your question.
Is this familiar to
見
you?
覚えは？
Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
オッケー。こんにちは。
Is this familiar to you?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
いいよ。
May I ask you something?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
わかった。あ、ここ貧困街か。近民街？どっち？近民街だ。造船所に行きたいんですが。
Do you know anything about this?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
わかった。
Is this familiar to you?
見覚えは？
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
なんか。お、知
May
って
I
るかい？
ask for your assistance?
I think I can help you.
お、知ってる？ オッケー。お、爆発を起こした船の近くね。
Is this familiar to you?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know
Okay.
nothing about this.
塔ってどこだ？
Is this familiar to you?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
ありがとう。あれか？
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy.
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy, but I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the fourth person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
おう、他に訪
You
ねてきた
say
人
we are
は？
not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, but I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
ここで何して
I
んの？
ask what you're doing here.
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
Now, where was I?
まあ、まず観察でしょう。英国。海中の系？よではない。税関職員。なるほどね。汚職、いや、まあ、どっちかというと泥棒じゃね？
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street
Hmm.
involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there? That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port.
Okay.
Guess I'll be without work for a while.
Moskva.
マスクは？
Sounds like this ship was from the east.
My
What's
money
that
is on a
about?
loose cigarette or a discarded match. One careless throw and boom.
Wonder why people are going missing. Puts a man on edge, you know.
Oi.
I could do with a pint of the cursed mermaid. The thought of walking in this fog.
OK。
I need a little Dutch courage to walk in this fog. But I'd have to walk through the fog to get to the pub.
貧民街に住んでおり、家の入り口に赤い布がかけてある。OK。まず他調べてみるか。ファストトラベルした方が早いわ。で、ここかな？橋を 渡ります。
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
OK。
Can I ask you a question?
I don't think anyone here knows the
はい。
answer. You should ask someone else.
犬の、ここも挑戦中だもんね。あっちか。そしたら。オッケー。あ、あれじゃね？赤い布だ。ここか。
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster?
うん。
Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet.
君の兄さん最後見たのは
Where
ど
did you
こ？
last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a
またロイ
a
か。
necklace.
この首飾りはど
Do you
こ？
still have the necklace that Solsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the, shrine. I tried to sell it to buy medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
How would
Go
you
on.
describe this Solsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like,
金属？
like it was made of metal.
I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Amma, my mother, she got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
そうか。
Don't go anywhere.
え？どれだ？これか？飾り。
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. I'm surprised that
鉛？
you couldn't sell it.
なんだこれ。売り物にはならんか。とんでもねえものをつかまされたの？
I miss Girves.
エル
Do
ベ
you
ス姉
think
ちゃん。
he's okay? I should have helped Amma
Okay.
put out the posters. If she hadn't been in the smoke so long, maybe she wouldn't be sick.
はい。うん。オッケー。民族目の男ってどういうことだ？もう一回ロイソブリにこう行ってみるか。かな？ 全然屈強な男には見えなかったけどね。
What are you gawping at?
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Girves, right before he vanished. His brother also said you had a metal eye. What do you make of this?
Tell that him to stop making things up. I need a little Dutch courage to walk in this fog. But I'd have to walk through the fog to get to the pub.
どういうことだ？
That's just cruel, that is.
何が起きてるここで。
Could you help me?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Could you help me?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Are you able to help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
もう一回見てみます、証拠。あ、これか。居場所？何なんだろうね。はいはいはい。スタバの主人に聞いてみるか。
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else. 赤羽の主人に話聞いて何もなかったら一旦今日はここで終わりにしようかな。
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
なるほどね。スマーツはどこ？
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others.
なるほどね。
I see.
My advice, keep away from him. Doesn't look like anything to me. Have you been drinking? Doesn't look like anything to me. Have you been drinking?
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
なるほど。どこで出の様。 まだ証拠が足りんか。ってことでね、今回ここまでにしたいと思います。また次回お会いしましょう。ほなまた、バイチャー。